quiet surroundings, listen to the chirping of the birds. Sleep in the peaceful outdoors. And swim at the refreshing beach. Let's go to my wild camping spot. Before I reached the raw spot in Bolinao, Pangasinan, I traveled from San Carlos City. I traveled through the very humid and hot roads. Time check. 1:20 in the afternoon, I passed by the wide fish ponds. Crossed the Agno River.
And enjoyed.
Amid the still lush greenery. Then turn left. And right. That's how the road is here. Wow, this is also neat. It feels like it's spinning. Despite the hot weather, all of this will be included in my story. And let's not delay any longer. Let's start the video. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, they're big ones. This is where they climb up. There's a bridge for people.
There. This is the...
What's up, friends? Welcome back to our new adventure from here in San Carlos City, Pangasinan. We are going to Bolinao, Pangasinan, and we'll look for a raw spot along the way for this episode's camping trip. Music. Music, alright, let's go around the city first. It's really hot, my friends. Time check, 1:20 in the afternoon. It's extremely hot. But we're still going to continue with our camping today all the way to Bolinao. We'll be going around. I'll take you to beautiful places. They're pulling people over here.
The police.
Because they're not wearing helmets. Look here on our right side. This actually caught fire. There are parts of this San Carlos public market that really burned. These were previously reported as burned. Music. Man, completely burned down. Music.
Unitop.
San Carlos City. So this is San Carlos City, the very first city in the province of Pangasinan, according to what I was told. Music. You know, my friends, when you pass by San Carlos City, they really enforced the one-way system on their streets here. It's just here in the main city to avoid traffic. But seriously, you really need to be patient and you'll have to go around a lot. Music, guys. Especially here in this area. What mall is this again? San Carlos. San Carlos Town Center. Parking used to be free here. Music. You can see here on our left side there, those parked vehicles. If I'm not mistaken, the minimum is about 30 pesos. Music here on our right side. This is their San Carlos City new public market. These are the... Let's go! Music, wow. Look at the other side. Even though we just came from the city of San Carlos itself, we can still see greenery here, cornfields. Music then, a straight stretch of highway with lots of motorists passing through right now. That's it, music. Okay, now we're going to merge here onto the highway where the roads join. The one coming from San Carlos City. Then the road behind us is coming from Dagupan City. So specifically, we're now here in the town of Binmaley, Pangasinan. Music. It seems like they're going to redo this bridge. They've already started something here on the right side. You can see here on both sides, my friends. It's a very wide river. Music. There are so many fish ponds here. Music everywhere, music. We're now here in the Binmaley area. If you're a traveler, this is where you can buy cheap fish. Every morning and afternoon, I'm not going to buy music there. I just wanted to show it to you. This is music. That's the place where travelers always stop when coming from the western part going home to the central part of Pangasinan or to other nearby provinces. Music.
It's very wide here in the town of Binmaley. There are very wide fish ponds here in this town. It's very wide. Music. There are so many in Binmaley. Binmaley town. It's very wide. There are so many wide fish ponds here in the town of Binmaley. Music, fish pond here. Wide fish pond. Wide town of Binmaley. Binmaley. Very wide.
Music. There are still many fish ponds here and more tourists now due to the holiday. Then here on our right side, they're building a wide fish pond there. It's very wide. Music river. Music. There are so many fish ponds in Binmaley. I know. I heard that'll be an expressway. Here, these are their things. Metal bars. They said that's what will connect the western part of Pangasinan all the way here to the central area. From what I know, that's an expressway. And it's not the road here in Barangay Kibaul either. There it is. This road is really rough. But you know, about 5 years ago, this road was nice because it was fully paved. This wasn't a bumpy road. Because before only light vehicles used to pass here, but now it's being used more like, well, let's just say it's a major road now. Because even big vehicles like dump trucks, trailers, buses are now passing through here. So they can bypass that part of the road over there where there are so many vehicles passing. But it's a good thing because in this area, once we go a little further, they've actually fixed it. They've already renovated this. But for sure that will continue. They'll make it into a road. Up to there, it's just a small part. Only a small portion is really rough if you look at it. Alright, we'll have snacks here now. From Lingayen going to Labrador. Let's go, Did you know, my friends, that under this bridge is the Agno River? This is the Dumalandan Bridge. This is also long. This is the main passage. Here, the Agno River passes through. It goes out there on the right side, straight to the sea. And as we know, the Agno River is very long. It comes all the way from Benguet. It comes from Buklao Dam, Binga Dam, San Roque Dam, all the way here. Just look at that. Wow. It's really beautiful to look at. It's so wide. There are also a lot of fish ponds on its sides. There are so many. Let's try to go under this Dumalandan Bridge. Wow, the retaining wall they built here also looks really nice. Where they dump the bridge materials. Yeah, there are actually a lot of vehicles under here.
Look at the underside of the bridge.
It's really expensive, but the construction is really sturdy.
It needs to be solid.
The Agno River is so clear. It also has so many sources. Benguet isn't even included yet. There are also a lot of people fishing here.
They're fishing with a line.
Maybe the water here is already salty because the water from the sea rises up here during high tide. This is the mountainous part. They came here. Here in this part, under the bridge, you'll notice there are a lot of fish cages and many people fishing. And now, my friends, let's get back on the road. Let's go. Let's go straight to Bolinao.
Their design here is beautiful.
Solid! Nice. Maybe it's a fiesta. They're everywhere!
Beautiful.
You can see the big fish here. Welcome to Seoul. There aren't many people today. Let's start climbing, my friends. Here in Seoul, Pangasinan. We can read it here. MDRRMO. Those are the buildings standing there. As we go up, you can't see anything. Almost all houses here. Nothing but vehicles. And it's winding going up. When you're going to Bolinao or Alaminos, your vehicle will really be tested here on the climb. But it's not that steep. The climb here is actually very gentle. But if you're coming from Alaminos and heading home, this part is downhill. Try using your brakes here. I feel like roads are intentionally made winding when they're steep, so that I think that's why, right? So the vehicle doesn't just keep going straight with momentum.
Especially when going downhill. You'll get your feel of curves here, but it's only for a short stretch.
After a few twists and turns, here it is. We're going down a bit. And we welcome you to Barangay Kawayan, Sual, Pangasinan. The effect of expensive fuel is really intense, isn't it? Because even here in the city itself, this is Alaminos City, my friends, and we know that there are a lot of people here. It's full of visitors during holidays like this
Because of the 100 Islands.
But look at this. We only see a few people. Even tourists, we don't really see many of them. That's one thing. That's really one major effect of the increase in fuel prices. Alright, we're here at Kaya ng Bani, my friends. Did you know that Bayan ng Bani is the source of cheap watermelons because the name Bani, I think that's the local name of watermelon. Here in the western part of Pangasinan.
We're now approaching the main town of Bani. Look over here.
There are only a few people here. This is their town hall. So we're going to turn right. We're heading to Bolinao, Pangasinan.
Time check 3:43.
In the afternoon, my friends. Wow. The green part of the mountain looks amazing, my friends. Here it is. They also have winding roads here. There's some banking too. There it is. Turn to the right. Then turn to the left.
Then go straight ahead.
Then turn left again. And right. That's how the roads are here. Wow, this is also something. It's like you're going in circles. There, the banking here is just gradual. You don't feel the climb because the turn is gradual. Riding on this kind of road is also fun.
Wipe sleep from your eyes. What time? Quit dreaming now, the sun is on the rise. And by the end of the day, this dusty room will be 1,000 miles away. Once heard it said in a song, best keep to travel now.
After we go around here, this is a straight road. Up here, then over here on our left side, friends. They actually have a miniature rice terraces there. But right now it's empty. Look, we can see it.
I'll take the wheel if you start to yawn. Just keep traveling now.
So before we look for our roadside spot where we'll stay later, let's go to the nearest spot first. Over there at Santiago Island, because I'm curious about the map. We'll see. There's actually a Santiago Island here in Bolinao, Pangasinan. And let's just try to go a little closer over there. Let's see what we can find. And stay with me. Alright, let's turn in here at the corner. This way, heading to Sundowner. Barangay Los Siente.
Let's go straight ahead.
There's a dead end up ahead. It looks like the port is over there. That Santiago Island is really interesting because they also have several barangays there. It's also divided into many barangays. Let's see what we can find there.
Most likely that's already Santiago Island.
So they say that to get there, even four-wheeled vehicles can go there. But you have to ride a barge. I don't know how much the fare is for the barge. We can ask around if we find someone to ask. Their port is here. I can see it now. I don't know where the road is. Maybe it's this one. Let's try going in here. Then let's just ask around there.
Their carnival is here. There it is.
Is this the port? I'll ask the kids here. Kid, where's the port? Going to Santiago Island. There. Alright, thank you.
Okay.
So, as we can see here, there are a lot of vehicles left behind. Maybe those who crossed over to Santiago Island just left their vehicles here. Probably because the fare is expensive, since fuel is expensive nowadays. There, some people are riding motorcycles. Let's go there.
There are also four-wheel vehicles crossing there, over there.
Yeah, right. Is that so? There's one over there. It's like a small path. So there you go, my friends. They're crossing 2 motorcycles and many people. Hey, what's the motorcycle fare? 100 for a person? 20 per person, so it's 120 if we cross all the way over to Santiago Island. Do you have something? Bottled water. We can find a lot of raw spots here. There are no more houses. I'll just look for a spot where we can stay that's near the sea. Alright, raw spot once again. They're rocks. It's like limestone. Rough road.
Our motorcycle is about to hit some rough road.
Time check.
5:09 in the afternoon.
I hope we have a spot here.
So there you go, my friends. We saw some locals earlier. I didn't record it anymore.
So we've already said that we're here in camping. I'll get started on the bread I bought earlier. So I've already found a spot.
This is a forest. I don't know what barangay this is. It's also a bit far from the sea.
So my only goal here right now is to stay overnight. Then tomorrow, let's look for somewhere to wash up. My favorite bread, putok. So this is the tarp tent I made. Then I'll hang my hammock here later. Then over there on the other side. So this is it. Okay. It's time to charge our gear.
Because all of those are low on battery. Totally drained. Everything was used. There you go.
GoPro battery, drone battery, and this one, the battery of my DJI camera. Good thing I have this.
Let them hold it.
It's built in, really solid. When we turn this on, it's different from the other power stations I use. It's beeping. Turns out we need to use DC. I'll just put everything there. Our USB output is 100 watts. That's powerful. USB 2C Type C 2C. I'll charge my camera's battery first. And this is what I like most about it. We have a 15W output for wireless charging. I'll charge my phone. There. It's charging, my friends.
It's gotten a bit dark.
We can use the light.
We can also see here, so far our output is 34 to 35W while we're charging our phone.
Camera battery, drone battery. Then we turned on the emergency light. Speaking of the power station I'm using now in our camping episode. Brought to you by All Powers, the power station brand. This is really solid. Here it is. The R600 unit can provide 600 W up to 1200 W with surge. On every camping trip, the all-powers R600 serves as the heart of our campsite. With its 600 W output, it can easily run 8 devices at the same time, from charging cameras and drones to powering camping lights. In the middle of the night, with the S100 solar panel, we don't have to worry, even if we stay in the forest for several days, because as long as there's sunlight, our power will always be full. So it's charging right now. We have 57 W of input coming directly from our solar panel as of 2:23 in the afternoon. When you get home, it doesn't rest either because it serves as a reliable UPS backup. When there's a sudden power outage, it automatically protects important gadgets like your laptop or Wi-Fi router so your work or connection won't be interrupted. Thanks to the LiFePO4 battery that lasts up to 10 years and its fast charging speed from 0 to 99% in just 1 hour. This is the most private investment for adventuremen or for your everyday needs. Bali. So I'll tie it there and then here my hammock, which is one of the things I really like. It's this peaceful.
That's it.
I left the light that way earlier. Because that's one of the things that helps drive away snakes. They're scared when they see light. They think someone is burning something. Then while I was setting up, that's so beautiful to look at. The sun, the sunset. These are the things I brought for our camping trip. These are my condiments, knife and butane. I'm already full from this.
There are 4 of these.
I ate the other 2 earlier. It's really meaty. Time check, my friends. It's already 8:41. I was just enjoying the silence. I'm going to rest now, my friends. I'll just figure out what to eat for breakfast tomorrow. Then in the afternoon, we'll go around here in Bolinao to see what other places we can visit.
See you later.
Time check, friends. It's 2:37 in the morning. I just suddenly woke up because biglang may kumalas here in the front area because of the branches I scattered there. So that's what it was. There was a cat that passed by. And my light was on all night too. There. I just kept charging and I left that light on. It was just pointed at the road. That's the light from my power station. As of now, we just started using this earlier. That's 90%. Now it's 66%. Then I just kept charging the drone's battery and the flashlight too. For those who asked about the light I'm using, I'll just put it in the pinned comment. Here it is. This is one of the ones I use. This unit is the HD03. This is also long lasting. Workos, made by Workos. That's its strong point. I'm also using this video light now. Then here's the other one. That was even given to me. Since Direct Gino and I first went camping together. G-Bill with the 2000 milliamp capacity. Good morning, friends. A happy and peaceful rest here in the forest. We were able to sleep well. It's so quiet, then when you wake up, this is what you'll hear around you, the chirping of birds. That's nice to hear. The dew is something else, my friends. Our helmet and motorcycle are soaked.
Here it is.
This is all that's left of our water.
Just cooking rice too.
Cook something to go with it. That should be enough.
Yes.
I was surprised. I'm using the rice I brought. Because this one's lighter doesn't work anymore. I got wet because of this.
That's what I'll do, because if I turn it over, it will go in. The smoke, like the smell of butane, will accumulate and get into the rice.
Oh, I actually brought some eggs. I'll cook them at the same time. So there, our cooked rice is ready. Perfect.
So this will be my dish for today. I'll just saute it with onions. So for those who are new to my channel, those who discovered me through my adventures, honestly, if you look back at my old videos, I really focused on camping at first. Then I went back to making adventure videos.
Sure. Oh. Wrong. We'll just improvise.
Shout out to those subscribers of mine who really supported me when I was just starting out with camping content. And please! It's them, Lost Traveler.
Who else could that be? They're simple ma'am may kasupang. They always watch.
This is what I'm using to play Ludo.
Is that theirs? They bought it for me.
Then they gave it to me.
There are many more.
I've already forgotten the names of my previous subscribers who were solid viewers. What we're going to do is simple. Please, our rice is okay with egg.
Let's go.
Oh. To my loyal viewers, those who have followed me, including the Tiwalag viewers,
We don't spend time together anymore. Because Direk is into car camping now. He doesn't want to go back to riding motorcycles.
how are you guys? Leave a comment. Let me hear from my viewers who have been around since the Tiwalag days. Since it was just me and Direk, we went camping. Do those viewers still watch?
When it was just me and Direk.
We didn't know them yet, because MGS was already a traveler.
Sometimes that happened, even when there was a storm. We even made content before during storms. While signal number 4, signal number 3, the typhoon. We used to have someone camping next to us.
Those were the days with Director Gino.
On his YouTube channel. Gino is the name now, not Direct Gino anymore.
Search for Gino. G-I...
Gino.
I'm not sure if we still have those camping trips together and the adventures we shared together, but I think he made it members only. We were always the tight-knit group at those roast pot events. But then, they ended up leaving. They just want car camping now.
MGS.
Traveler. That's how it is. They're big shots now, and here I am.
I just do moto camping every now and then.
I think this is okay already. Just be careful there, it's hot.
Just add water for the Milo. There are 2 Milo packets here.
I'll fly it too. I'll just use this as a cover too. I don't think it'll smell. Corned beef. By the way, my friends,
This spot of ours.
let me give you a tour. There's a road here, then there's a vacant lot over there. This is vacant. Actually, this is a thicket. Then there's also a road here. It also leads out. Over there, then this one. There's also a road here. That comes out by the sea. There are people there. There's a community there. And then that mountain is a bit high. Then I see a post over there. 3. That's the main power line. From here on, the Bolinao mainland. It's over there on Santiago Island. And I don't know how many barangays are there on Santiago Island. You see, Santiago Island is really close. And we can also see it here in this area. There are a lot of fish cages here, where milk fish are being raised. And also other kinds of fish. And that's what you can see behind my spot here. And if you look at this on the map, it's really a forest. It's summer now, that's why the place looks a bit dry. And it's a bit like this. They're probably cleaning it. Some resorts will probably be built here. That's our spot, my friends. And this is how it looks. It's really peaceful here. These are the 2 I'm going to load. Come along. I'm curious how minimalist I am about camping. Let's bring a tarp, then this hammock. That's just 2 bags, condiments, and all the cooking stuff is here. There. All of those fit in here? That's it. The rice and everything are already there too, because it's compact. Then the power station. This is what I brought today. A click motorcycle. As you can see on our motorcycle, that part is in the front, then all of this is in the compartment. Then on the outside is my tunnel bag. I put it here. There. All my gadgets are in there. My vlogging equipment. Alright. It's really boiling now. I have so much rice here. It's cold now. My food is already cold. I'm not sure if I can finish this rice. Our rice is okay. It's not raw. It's not burnt either, because that's really the most important thing for me. And then its bottom part, it just turned a bit brown. That's the most important thing when camping. I don't like what they call camping rice.
The dish failed. Everything failed. This is just called rice.
My cooking setup is really good too. Plate, cooking pot for dishes, then a pot for rice. That's all I brought with just one spoon. Very minimalist. We don't really go camping that often. We're really more into adventure. That's why I only do this kind of thing once in a while. Ah, solid. The sweetness is just right. I put a lot of water in it. I can't finish it, my friends. There are quite a lot of dogs here. And also cats. Alright? Leave nothing but footprints. Let's go. So now we're going to look for a place to swim, my friends, before we finally go home. And we did it! We were able to reconnect with nature. Sleep soundly in peace and quiet. A quiet place. They actually turned some of the wood here into charcoal. Look. Those are the spots where they made charcoal. This is intense. Rough road. These are the locals I talked to yesterday. They're hauling wood now. Logs. Oh. Something on my side is scraping. Yeah! Okay, let's go to the beach. Vitamin C. Back to the highway. We can see the sea up ahead. We're going down to the shore. I hope we can find a place to swim where there aren't too many people. Well, classes have already started now. That's probably why there aren't many people. Nice. We can get a good swim in here. We'll swim here. It's near the port. Look at the fish they caught. It's long. But it seems like there's no proper place to take a bath. No, it's downstairs.
The ballet tree here is huge. Oh, here. Nice.
There. This is where we'll bathe. Solid. Five more minutes. Papat. Santiago Island. The port we went to yesterday. So nice.
That's it.
The temperature of the water.
Don't even care if we
come back again. As long as the stars are shining above us.
Alright, my friends. Even if we weren't able to come rinse off with me, I still feel fresh. Because during our trip yesterday, I didn't take a bath in the afternoon. We went straight to the campsite. So now we're heading to the main port. The barges. There are a lot of people trading fish here. So this is where the fish are unloaded, my friends. Here, we can already see some barges. There are trips every now and then. Every now and then, vehicles and motorcycles cross over to the other island. It's really just so close. A barge just left. This is where they board. There it is. There's a bridge.
I mean, it's for people.
You can also swim here. There are people swimming over there, up ahead. Those are the ones we see here at the port. Heading to Santiago Island.
You're like a river in the dark.
You stare right at me, you lit the spark. And I can feel you tearing down every wall.
Come on, come on.
You're like an early morning breeze. Your soft red lips and gentle tears. You must have been sent just for me.
Come on, come on.
Just when I need you, you set sail and navigate. But when I need you, you lift me up till we levitate. You're mesmerizing, hypnotizing.
My eyes are set on you.
Okay, I've already flown it. And I've already shown you the nearest residential and populated part of Santiago Island. Amazing, right?
It won't be long before a bridge is there too.
Of course, for a more progressive community, that's probably been proposed for a long time. So it will be more convenient for travelers. So my friends, thank you for joining me on my adventure. From Pangasinan up to this end of Pangasinan, still within the province of Pangasinan, but this is far, my friends. We came from the eastern part and now we're here at the westernmost part. It's like traveling to Ilocos Sur. We came from the eastern part of Pangasinan. I hope this video gave you a bit of entertainment. Until next time, see you on our next adventures. Join me again next time. By the way, I'm using a Honda Click. I've had this motorcycle for a long time. But we only use this when we know that the road is smooth and paved. Bye bye. See you on my next adventure.